These are all my recent predictions that I made and I posted to my channels on YouTube and on TikTok that could have made you money. Quite a bit of money, actually. And we're going to go through these because these are amazing and I have all the proof, okay? These are not predictions, these are facts. I have all the videos to prove it and back it up. You can email me at offgridsecrets@gmail.com, and I put that early just in case someone takes my video and reposts it somewhere. Well, at least you promote my actual email. So good work on that. Guys, I told my followers for years to buy silver. Back when this stuff was 20, 30, 40 bucks, I was saying it's going to 100. A lot of people actually got personal predictions and I told them about that and I hope they took advantage of it. I know some of them did. I know I still speak to some of them personally and they made a ton of money on my silver predictions. I was also telling people about gold. This was back when gold was 2,000 and under 3,000. When I was making my first predictions on silver and gold, I was telling people that gold was going to go to 3,000, and people laughed and spit in my face and said it's never going to go to 3,000. And so many people insult me and degrade me. Some people stopped becoming friends with me, and then gold went to like 6,000. So I didn't put the gold on there, but the silver I did. But I did gold as well. Some people made out very, very well. I know them by name and speak to some of them. So anyway, moving swiftly on. I also predicted the end of the bull market here at Bitcoin when it was 115. I have that video. That was on my old dark predictions that got deleted actually. So that's the only one I don't have the video of, but I promise you I did, and it might be floating around somewhere. I'm gonna try to find it. But and I did it the same way as I did with gold and silver here. If you're following me long enough, you already know about this. You probably already saw this. But when that first major crash happens, I know it's the end because you can feel the entity has left. You know, when it's the season ends, there's an energetic just shutdown, and you feel like whatever was running it has left the building, and that's what I reported. It was completely correct. And here's how you could have made money from that. A lot of people don't know this. Literally, so many people don't know this, but you can short stuff. So if you know it's the end, you can short Bitcoin, and it's the same as buying it long. Okay, long is up, short is down. So if you're on any of these exchanges, you could get on there with whatever amount of money, 100 bucks, and say Bitcoin down at a 10x leverage, 50x leverage, 100x leverage, whatever. Obviously, I always recommend as low a level leverage as possible, but that's not financial advice, and I can't give financial advice. But you can make money from knowing when it's the top of something. Just like we also predicted the top of gold at 5,400, and you guys know what happened there. I forget how bad it actually crashed. I think it touched three something at one point, but I got on here immediately, and I even have the videos on here. I had a short and I think a long-term video about that. I was actually insulting you guys quite badly, saying you're going to lose all your grandma's money if you don't listen to me. Hopefully, some of you did listen to. Some of you did. I had some people email me say thank you so much for that prediction. It saved me quite a bit. And same again, you could have shorted that. So if you believed me, my predictions, you could have got on there at 5,400 and shorted that into wherever we are now and made so much money. Same with silver. I predicted the top of silver. That was at 115. Now, I believe it's something in the 70s. Either way, same thing. You could have made tons of money knowing that that was the end. But again, I told you on the way up. I'm back in here when silver was $30 and $40 and when gold was 2,000 and around 2,000. So I took you from the bottom to the top. I told you exactly when the top was. You could have wrote it up and you could have wrote it down with shorts. Moving on. I predicted oil to hit $100. That was in a couple predictions back. You have it on video. You can go and look at it. I think that was for March predictions, April predictions. Either way, that came early. Already happened. I think at the time of making that video, oil was about 80 something. So you could have wrote it from 80 to 100, 116, 118. Could have made you money. You should. And now's a good time. If you're not following, hit that button because, like, is that not enough value to follow a brother? A brother from another mother? Boy's giving you what? The bottoms and the tops? What's going on? Yeah, we're going to give you another bottom here in just a second. You like bottoms, don't you? Look, I also predicted the oil ceasefire crash, okay? So you can go and see it. I made a short about it. I said the oil war predictions. I said there was going to be oil's going to pump, then they're going to call a ceasefire, then it's going to plummet, then they're going to break the ceasefire, then it's going to go up, and it's going to continue. That's why I put repeat there, because that's what they're doing right now. And you could be making so much on these oil ceasefire violation crash repeats, but I don't recommend getting into that unless you know exactly what you're doing and you understand the risk. I also predicted the chill guy. Well, and just before we move into the other ones, chill guy has been pimping. And I literally made a video a couple days ago at the beginning of April. Go look at the chill guy chart, guys. Chill guy and Solana. It's the only one. It's the original. It spawned 10,000 copycat coins. That's how you know it's going to be a good one long term. And I predicted that, and it's now pimping. And so I also predicted that memes would go into like a mini alt season right now, maybe even Bitcoin going into a mini alt season. We're going to kind of push up these support lines to get us to the end of 2026, and I'll talk more about that later. But I'm also saying that this was the Bitcoin bottom. There might be one potential more bump, but everyone expects that to happen, and whatever you guys expect to happen is not going to happen. So the people that understand the cycles and how much it's going to in the future, 68K is the bargain of a lifetime. I made a video about that, saying how you should start accumulating, dollar cost averaging, getting into that. But again, not financial advice. But guys, follow. I told you where the Bitcoin bottom was. I told you when Chill Guy was going to, it was now up 100%, 150%. I literally told you guys a couple days ago, you could 100%ed so much of your money. And this is still pumping. It's going to continue pumping. It's still so cheap. That's my prediction. That's my opinion. But that's not financial advice either. Again, the oil ceasefire. Come on, guys. Oil to hit 100. Come on. Silver at 115. I told you that's the bottom. Gold. I told you that's the bottom. I told you that's the top. It's the top. I called, that. I'm just going in reverse now because I'm trying to like waste time. I shouldn't be trying to waste time. I should just end the video. Anyway, you guys can catch, again, make sure to follow so you guys can catch my next predictions, because if you respect any of this, you find any value in this, and you should, because I don't know anyone else that's doing all this. You call yourself a predictor, an astrologer, a numerologist, whatever you are. I don't see you on here predicting the top and bottoms of everything. But your boy right here is. So you should click those buttons. Whatever buttons. Click them all. Except for the dislike. Don't click the dislike button, guys. Click the like and the join and the subscribe, and you're going to get all my future predictions. And I have some more coming out. Actually, I've already told you guys about titanium. Was it titanium? It was titanium. We had a whole conversation about that, and that has gone up as well. Since I've told everyone about titanium and saying that's a great time to start DCAing, that has also been popping. But last but not least, guys, you can always email me to get your own custom predictions. So if you want me to look into specific coins or assets or stocks, let me know. That's the email. You know exactly what to do. And I need to get this video to 8 minutes. So, oh look, I got a clone. He's gone now. Maybe he's gone home early. Either way, I got to get to 8 minutes, and then have a nice day.